No. No way. But the moment I think of this, I start to feel guilty. I have to reprimand myself verbally, shaking my head at my own thoughts. It is true that Noelle was my closest friend for a very long period of time, but that is something I don't want to think about. After a few moments of musing, trying to force my brain to think about something less embarrassing than potential wives, I come to my senses. I realize, without being really conscious of my own actions, that I've ended up here. I've arrived at a small wooden building separated from the rest of the village by fields and trees. It's a worn, ramshackle structure that stands all alone, seeming to creak and moan in the wind. It's the school. The only school in the village. My old school, elementary, middle, and high school combined. In the gathering dark, with the pale moon beginning to rise, the building looks something like a ghost story, eerie, sinister. I shiver, a cold wind snaking up my spine and through my jacket. I didn't notice before, but it's getting pretty chilly. Maybe that's why I can't hear the cicadas. It's too cold for them and they're all hiding. It makes the atmosphere feel strangely melancholy, as though something vital is missing. Huh. I don't really like being here. It's making me feel uneasy. I want to go back. I turn around, ready to retrace my steps when... Huh? I hear it. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's a faint creaking sound, carried over some distance. If I were in a horror movie, this would be the noise that would signal my impending demise at the hands of some apparition from hell. However, even though I'm easily startled, I do know better than that. Although I don't like ghost stories, I'm sensible enough to not believe in them, even though, as a child, I did used to check in my wardrobe for monsters every night before I went to bed. It isn't a completely alien noise. In fact, I recognize it. When I was younger, it was a sound I heard a lot. It's the sound of a swing. I think this is when we see Noelle! To be more precise, it's the sound of an old, rusty swing situated in the small playground around the back of the school. That playground, overgrown with grass and flowers, was where I used to play during break time at school. Even though it only contained a few swings and a slide, I still found it fun. Because there was so little playground equipment, a lot of the bigger children would get there first, shoving the younger ones out of the way. I remember during that time, the 12-year-old Amu was remorseless. She would shout at the older kids and threaten to hit them, so they ran away in fear. That way, the younger children could play. I think the little kids saw Amu as some kind of hero because of her exploits. That really does take me back. But who's playing on the swings at night? I bet it's one of the kids from the village, though they can't be too young or else they wouldn't be allowed out by themselves. Even though this village is relatively safe, no parent would want their child out by themselves in the cold. Not at this time. So, who could it be? I'm curious. I'm getting nervous.
Me too. Yeah.
Silently, I walk around the back of the school building. I take great care where I place my feet, trying not to make any noise. I don't know why, but I feel kind of excited. And also, a little bit scared. My heart pounds in my chest. As thoughts tick over quickly, running through a list of possibilities. Maybe it is a ghost after all. The ghost of a young child playing on the swing in the middle of the night under a full moon. Yeah, right. As if I'd believe in something like that. I creep over to the small park quietly. The wind rustles through the long grass, the surrounding trees. An owl hoots overhead. I walk closer, closer, and closer. And then my breath catches in my throat.
Oh, boy.
It is her, oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm having a moment, like, she's so pretty.
Okay.
On the rusty swing, moving backwards and forwards through the air, I see her. A figure with pale skin shining under the moonlight. She's wearing a white dress, sleeveless, far too exposing for this weather, surely. Her arms are long and slender. Even at a distance they look too thin, worryingly so, as though they could snap in two at the slightest bit of pressure. Her white skirt billows out around her bare legs. Her hair flutters around her shoulders, caught in the wind as she moves back and forth. With each movement I can hear it, the sound of the old swing set creaking in protest. An eerie kind of wail mixed with the sound of the wind. She really does look like a ghost. Dressed entirely in white with that pale hair and pale skin. One could be forgiven for letting out a cry of alarm, taking an involuntary step backwards out of fear, their hearts stopping in their chests and eyes widening in surprise. A ghost girl playing on the swing in the darkness under the full moon. An aesthetic experience that would make for a beautiful photograph or a frightening campfire story. But I know it isn't true. This is no ghost. Even at this distance, even after 2 years, I know her. I can recognize her face almost as quickly as I would recognize myself in the mirror. It's Noelle. I don't think she's seen me. She's still swinging back and forth like a metronome. Should I go up to her? Absolutely!
Whoa. Of course. What? She looks
so sad. It's been 2 years. 2 whole years. That's a long time. Will she forgive me? You gotta try, man. Do I deserve to be forgiven? Is she angry? Is she upset? Does she feel betrayed?
Probably.
Will he blame her?
He hasn't left without saying a damn word to her.
And hasn't said anything since.
So, of course she would probably feel like that, because he was her only friend.
Or worst of all, does she feel indifferent? Does she no longer care for me at all? She certainly won't be the same girl who used to hide behind my back and cling into my shirt. Too much time has passed. But she's still Noelle. She's still my best friend. No matter how much time passes. That will never change. Right? But if that's really true, then why is my heart pounding so hard? Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. You know.
Approach that girl. Kiss the girl.
You might want to save.
Say
Actually, wait. No, it's too late. We already made our choice. Alright. Hey. What are you even thinking? As if you can just turn around and leave now. I mutter this under my breath, speaking harshly as though I'm trying to chastise myself. I can't turn around and leave. Not now. I know this. Even though I still feel nervous. But I can't let that worry get the better of me. I've been worrying about this for far too long. I need to move forward. The sound of my footsteps, weak and hesitant, mingle with the noise of the swing creaking in the breeze. My heart feels heavy, as though it's made of lead, dragging my whole body down. But I don't succumb. I can't. If I gave up now, what would she think? She would probably hate me more than she does already. I can't afford to let her down. Not again. I don't want to betray her expectations. With this thought in my mind, I enter the park. It's eerie, lit only by the light of the moon. I've only ever been here during the day before. Although I've known these friendly, familiar surroundings ever since I was little, they seem strange now. Foreboding. Almost like an alternate reality. I make my way over to the rusty old swing set.
Oh boy.
I'm so worried, oh my god, I want everything to go well, but I can't blame her if she fucking hates me.
What if she snaps on him?
Yeah, like what if she kills him?
If she's if she hasn't seen him for so long, and then all of a sudden he just comes up on
in the middle of the night.
Oh man. God, what was she even
I had to
saying?
say in the last episode, that I was worried because this was so lighthearted, and here we are. I make my way over to the rusty old swing set and sit down on the spare swing beside Noelle. By this point, she must have seen me. There's no way she couldn't. But she doesn't say anything. She just continues to swing back and forth, back and forth.
Damn.
Well, she probably doesn't know what to say to him either.
Wow.
This is heavy. Her eyes look misty and far away. Her pale hair shimmers in the moonlight.
She's probably thinking the same thing he is.
Yeah.
Like, is that really him?
Mm-hmm. I can't help but think, even now, this must be some kind of mirage. It's all a dream. If I were to reach out and touch her, I would feel as though my fingertips would poke right through her and out to the other side. In that case, if it's a dream, it doesn't matter what I say. Summoning my courage, even though my heart is beating so fast it's a wonder it doesn't leap out of my mouth, I start to talk. After 2 years.
My heart is pounding too.
Yeah, it's like
just from the anticipation.
Yeah, it's like
I'm just like,
okay, let's take a minute, let's breathe. I introduce myself anew.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do this. Hey. Noelle? It's me. My voice is quiet, but she still hears me. Seeming to snap out of her trance, she turns her head to one side, ever so slightly. Her eyes meet mine. They're large, light blue, and lined with long lashes. She doesn't look surprised.
What the?
Her expression doesn't flicker.
Something must have happened.
I'm so worried about her. Instead, she merely nods, a very slight acknowledgement, as though I'm any old acquaintance. An utterly meaningless person.
Wow. That's harsh, dude. Like, what happened? Like...
Something must have happened after he left that was so bad.
She may have taken it personally.
Well, wouldn't you? Your best friend just takes off, doesn't say shit for 2 years, comes back and goes, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. I wonder if that's all he did. It was just leave, or was there
That's what
something
it seems
else?
to be. But at least she stopped swinging. Her motions come to a halt. The grinding, creaking noise dies down, swallowed by the silence of the night and the sound of the wind. Somehow, without that noise, the atmosphere starts to feel even more intense. Although I found that sound grating now, I almost wish I had it back. That Noelle was still swinging. Then the rapid thud 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 of my heartbeat wouldn't sound so stupidly loud.
That pressure, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
Boy.
Noelle? I venture again, my voice shaking. In response, she nods her head. Is it really you? She gives me another nod.
God, why is she so silent?
Well, they said that she was really, 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 really shy.
Huh. But it's him, like...
Well, maybe she doesn't want to fucking talk to him. It's a very slight motion, one that could be easily missed, but I catch it out of the corner of my eye. Noelle was always like this. Quiet. Do you recognize me? Ooh. You're gonna want to go for something pretty delicate. Here.
Hold on. Let me try this. Let me give this. Okay.
Atcchan?
Her voice is soft. She doesn't use my real name. Instead, it's that nickname, the one that Amu coined for me in childhood, which stuck ever since. Somehow it feels very nostalgic. And very warm. Yeah. It's me.
Ah, Atcchan. You came back.
Just for a little while, but I came back. I was still thinking of you the whole time, though. I missed you.
Atcchan.
Oh,
I'm getting
God.
so emotional, like,
God.
like I need a minute, like
God.
2 seconds. I'm like,
Oh my God.
I can't.
Like, oh.
I can't. Okay.
Oh God, shit. Like, oh, wow. Like, oh.
It'll be okay.
I can totally feel where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. Oh man. Wow.
Okay, we good?
Oh,
We good?
them feels
Them
like.
feels.
Oh
Too much build up.
God. Okay. I said it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You gotta say it again, though.
Oh, okay, hold on. God, this is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough.
Atcchan.
Noelle looks at me with her large, light blue eyes. Some people say that her intense gaze is disturbing, but I've never thought that. The silence encircles us. It takes Noelle a short while to piece together her thoughts and her feelings. That's hardly surprising. It has been a long time since we last saw each other. A small smile, barely visible.
Oh my gosh, she's cute.
She's so cute! I just can't take these feelings. I need somebody to hold them for me. Can I put them in your lap?
I have too much of it.
Begins to bloom on her lips.
Atcchan. Welcome home.
Oh my god, no. No, I can't. No, I'm not narrating. I quit. I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh my God.
It's funny because it was like literally a tiny little exchange that shouldn't have meant anything, and yet here I am wanting to cry my eyes out because I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Fuck this game.
Just the whole description of like what he's going through.
Well,
and
this whole build up and everything that like the anxiety that he's feeling, and I've had something similar with this, and it didn't go nearly as well as this is, and yeah.
Like the mere fact that I've actually like it's been happening to me like before, and like around that age, it's just mind blowing. Like wow, like all the feels right there. Oh man.
The two of us sit there for a while, neither saying a word. The cold wind brushes against my skin and making me shudder. It takes a while before I can find the words, dredging them up out of my head and into my mouth. They're words I should have said long, long ago. Noelle, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Why are you sorry? I don't understand.
You don't?
No.
Then you're not angry at me?
Why should I be angry?
Because I went. Because I left you. You were so important to me, but I still left.
I know, but I'm not angry.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't your fault that your parents moved away. Why should I blame you for that?
Because even though we were always so close, I was scared and worried that you'd be upset. I didn't want to hurt you. I was a coward. I was weak and I never told you. That's right. The reason I feel so guilty is because of that. I never told my best friend I was leaving. One day I was there eating lunch with her at school and doing our homework together. And the next day I was gone. I told everyone else, but the one person I didn't tell was the one person who would care most. And it was all because I was a coward, far too afraid to see her unhappy. Too afraid to break the bad news. I really am. The worst. Don't you feel betrayed?
Everything and everybody has changed at some point. Nothing stays the same forever.
But you were angry, right? Weren't you angry? Noelle tilts her head to one side, lips parted in a small O.
Do you want me to be?
Of course not, but...
Then I won't be. I don't like being angry. It doesn't ever change anything. It only makes things more difficult. It is a pointless emotion.
But whether it has a point or not, I think that after what I did to you, you have the right to feel just a little bit angry.
Maybe I did. I felt a little bit sad, but not angry.
Sad.
That was our fun time came to an end so quickly. It was upsetting.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you sad.
It is alright. I'm not sad anymore.
Why not? A cold breeze runs through the park, making me shudder. The hem of Noelle's skirts rippled like ocean waves. She always did dress in white, didn't she?
Because you are back. You came back to me and said sorry. So there's no reason to be sad. Not anymore.
I can't take this girl. I can't. And she's so mature, and I don't deserve her, and I'm feeling feelings that I don't want to feel, and I just... Hold me. Just hold me. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, we gotta make this through this just once, okay? Let's make it through this cutscene. Make it through this cutscene.
Oh, this is harsh.
Okay. And with these words, Noelle smiles at me. It's a gentle smile, devoid of malice. The two of us sit together for a while in a companionable silence under the moon. The rusty equipment of this old park is bathed under the silver light of the moon, making the mundane look eerie and haunting. This really does feel like some kind of fantasy. The sharp feeling of metal against my bare fingers helps me keep me grounded. The cold burrows into my flesh, making my fingers spasm. Aren't you cold? I was thinking that too.
Me too.
Not really.
You sure you don't want my jacket?
I'm sure.
But you're wearing a sleeveless dress. That can't be comfortable, can it?
I'm used to it. People get used to a lot of things.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I did move to the city after all.
I don't think I'd like to live in a city.
Then we won't. We'll stay in the forest and we'll have babies and we'll love you forever.
Just come back. Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd say that if you could see the convenience stores out there. You can buy almost anything you want all around the clock. Isn't that amazing?
Anything?
Yeah, anything. Even those Jell-O drinks you like so much.
Jell-O!
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Do they have all kinds of different flavors?
Yeah, all different kinds. They're big convenience stores, you know?
Really? Really?
Well, it isn't a lie. Why would I lie about something so trivial? Oh my goodness. She's
oh
like,
boy.
Jell-O.
Uh-oh.
You said Jell-O, correct.
Yeah, Jell-O.
Okay. Noelle leans forward on the seat of her swing. It creaks as she does so. There's a strangely happy expression on her face, one that I never usually see. Even her cheeks look a little flushed.
Is there really strawberry Jell-O?
Of course there is. That's a common flavor.
And melon?
Yeah.
Wow! And grapefruit and kiwi and apple and Malay and grape and lychee and bean paste and blueberry and coffee, pineapple and passion fruit, lemon and plum?
Are you Goku? Are you just... She's totally into food. Like, she's one of those.
She's an eater. Well, of Jell-O.
Yeah. I think I didn't hear everything you said, but... Probably? And yet, despite my lackluster reply, she seems satisfied. With a dreamy sigh, she smiles brightly.
Wow, that's amazing.
Ah, yeah. Convenience stores are really amazing. If you live in the city, you don't need to walk 40 minutes into the next town to just get some Jell-O.
What nerd really even in?
It really is convenient, huh? Hence the term convenience stores.
But that's no good. It's not good at all.
Huh? I thought you were excited by all the Jell-O.
I am excited by the Jell-O. All girls love Jell-O.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm not going to interrupt you.
But if the store sells this Jell-O only a few minutes away, buying it wouldn't be as much fun.
Fun?
Yeah. If you have to walk a long way to buy something, you feel like you're tried too hard. So it's okay to reward your effort with a treat. But if your goal is only, 5 minutes away, because you can buy a lot of Jell whenever you want, it would be less special.
Less special, huh?
Yes. Things have the most worth when you have them all the time, whenever you want them. It makes you appreciate them more.
Huh. I'm surprised to hear you say that, considering how much you love that Jell-O.
But it's precisely because I love Jell-O I don't eat it every day. It's so it continues to feel special.
Special? That's a nice way of seeing it.
Yes. Just like our meeting, right here. This is also special. It might be more special than all the other meetings put together.
Really? But we haven't talked about anything important.
It doesn't matter. Because it's such a long time, it's special.
But even if you say that, I'm leaving in 2 days. We're not going to have much time to be together. I expect Noelle to be upset by this news. This is our first reunion after 2 years, and I don't know when I'll be able to see her next. Wouldn't that make her sad? Definitely makes me sad. However, Noelle's reply is strange. It isn't what I expected at all.
2 days is still enough. It's plenty.
Huh?
I mean, the fact that our time together is short. We could feel sad about it, we could get angry, we could cry. But that wouldn't create happy memories. To be happy, we should recognize it precisely because of our short time together. And it becomes more precious.
I listened to Noelle's voice, letting it wash over me like a wave. I think I'm starting to understand. She's doing her best to find happiness in unhappy circumstances. With her way of thinking, she's able to make things that should be sad and regard them in such a way that it brings her joy instead. She really is a strong person, isn't she? She's far stronger than me.
Do you understand what I mean? It might be a little too complicated. Maybe.
No, I think I get it. It's like the Jell-O, right? If you can eat a Jell-O all the time, you take it for granted. But if you only have it once in a while, it tastes even more delicious.
That's right. That's exactly right. Even though I was sad when you left, maybe it was for the best.
The best?
Yes. That is because it stopped me from taking you for granted. And it made me realize just how much you mean to me.
Noelle says this simply without a trace of embarrassment. She's never been the type of person to get embarrassed. She just states what she thinks. I, on the other hand, start to go red. I want to reply to her honest feelings. I want to tell Noelle that her friendship, or rather her presence, her existence, means a lot to me. That might be a little too forward, though. Maybe Noelle would read too much into it, or... maybe I'm the one reading too much into it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Take it slow, man.
I don't know.
Oh, I should have saved it. I don't know when the choice is gonna come up, man. Like,
Save early and often, my friend.
oh, man.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the top one is just more honest. I mean, it's stuttering, but
It gets his feelings out.
It does get his feelings out. I think that's going to be our best bet.
Because this just means that, okay, well, we'll
It's
cherish
like, thanks
our
for
time.
being nice, but this one's, I have feelings for you.
Yeah. No, because, that's the whole thing. I don't want to have her be in the friend zone. Well, yeah, hopefully. Well, yeah.
If we play our cards right.
And I am dealing this card. Okay, so, hold on. I'm gonna save that one right afterwards. Oh, God, I can't believe it finally met Noelle.
I want to finish this. I want to know what happens. I just...
Ghostly apparitions.
Well, it's because she looked so surreal, probably.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger!